place we all came from. Familiar faces, one by one. Seems everybody's moving on. Every step I take feels like someone gets left behind, but it's their choice and that's okay. We'll keep that fire burning bright. So tell me it's over, that all things are too late.
Hi guys, happy Friday everybody. Thank you all so much for joining the stream. How has your week been doing? I am a complete wreck from mine. I'm super tired. My entire body aches. Everything my body aches, especially my back. Hey Riptang, hi guys, hello everybody. Thank you all so much for joining the stream. I hope your week has been a good one, as I hope your week has been a better one than mine. And as always, I hope you're doing better than me. So guys, welcome back to the Gaming Friday. I don't think I streamed last Friday, did I? I don't remember. I don't remember, but regardless. Welcome to today's stream, and I'm gonna play a fun game. Did you hear that? When I was a kid, I could never understand what that guy just said in the music that is playing right now in the game. Then again, I didn't know English at the time, so there's that. Anyway, so yeah, today I'm going to be playing Top Gear 2. I actually have played this game on stream before. You wanted to stream my map on Yes, that's right. Though, yeah, that was last Friday, right? Yes, I think that was last Friday. And then I streamed on Saturday instead, because I was basically forbidden to stream on that Friday. But anyway, thankfully I am able to stream today. Although almost not, because, well, basically I had no time to set up anything. Thankfully I thought a little bit of ahead of time, and I already did some preparations last night before, you know, for today's stream. It also helped that I thought what game to play beforehand too, because if I were to do today how I usually go about, you know, how I usually do, and only think what game to play like literally minutes before I have to go live, I would be in trouble. But anyway, I have played Top Gear 2 on stream before, though it was part of a kind of mix of games. I don't remember when I did this, but I think it was a few years ago. I actually played several racing games, all of them related to Top Gear. I think I played a little bit of Top Gear 1, the original one, the first one, a little bit of Top Gear 2, a little bit of Top Gear 3000. I love that. Anyway, and then I moved on to... It wasn't Rocket League, no. Horizon Chase. Yes, that's what I did. I played all of those in the same stream. But no, today's stream is dedicated exclusively to Top Gear 2. I'm not making a full playthrough of this game. I'm only gonna play for as long as I can. You know, I'm gonna go as far as I can within the amount of time that I have available for tonight's stream. So I have to make it very clear, I am very tired. So if this game is a game that requires some reflexes, so I might play very horribly. Though normally I play this game, well, not very well, but okay. Anyway, this is a game I actually have a physical copy of for my Super Nintendo. My dad got me this game when I was a kid. Not too long after he bought Top Gear 3000, which was my first one. I still don't have the physical copy of the first Top Gear, however. I do have a physical copy of Top Gear 2 and Top Gear 3000. I love these games, though 3000 is my favorite. And though I don't have a physical copy of the first one, I have played it before. I have the ROM for emulation. But yeah, I'm playing this in emulation, obviously. Because although I do have a physical copy, I cannot really set up my SNES for capture right now. I didn't have the time, and even if I did, the capture quality would be very bad. So I'm not gonna do that. Emulation is more convenient. There's a bug flying about here. Anyway, plus I want to use the controller overlay because yes, I made the damn thing, so I might as well use it. Now, normally when I play with this controller on stream, I usually like to use the stream overlay, the controller stream overlay that I made for OBS. That is actually this controller. Here, let me show you. You want to stream? We're just gonna join you in a weekless bad club. That sucks. I am laughing, I'm smiling, but it sucks. But anyway, this is the overlay that I am talking about. Why is that button pressed? Weird. Anyway, so yeah, usually when I use this controller, I like to use this controller overlay that I made, which, by the way, you can download for free from my coffee shop. It is available there right now. And on the few times that I played Super Nintendo games on stream, I usually went with that overlay as well. However, I have a new overlay. Yeah, one more appropriate for Super Nintendo games. And it is an actual Super Nintendo controller, which this controller is really very similar to the SNES controller, both in buttons layout and feel. You know how it feels to press the buttons, the grip. It's just a color that is really different. But anyway, I made this new controller overlay, which is also available for download on my Ko-fi right now, if you would like. So I'm gonna use it. However, although you already do have it set up like you can see there right now, I'm not going to use this overlay specifically. Not that setup of the overlay anyway. So let me disable that. I will use that overlay. However, I am going to set up a new... I'm going to set up a new setup of that, because I want to have that one more to the side and a little larger to, you know, kind of showcase a little bit more, a little better of this new overlay that I made. But I don't want to change the settings of this one that I already have set up in there. So I'm just gonna add another one. So hang on a second, input overlay, temp, SNES. I'm adding the thing to OBS. Hang on. I love this music. Where's the overlay files? Micro... art... Yes, art. Yeah, it isn't here. OBS stream assets... OBS controllers... Oh, actually, by the way, see, if I am going to showcase this on stream, might as well show you, in case you might decide to download this for yourself, or any one of the other controller overlays that I have on Ko-fi. You know, let me remove this and start again. Anyway, let me switch to desktop capture. I'm actually going to show you quickly how to add the overlay to OBS, assuming you already have the thing installed. Oh, I can see into forever almost. Anyway, so assuming you already have the plugin for OBS installed, what you're gonna do is go here to your sources, add source, click on input overlay, give a name to your overlay. I'm gonna name this temp SNES. It can be whatever name you want. And then on overlay image file, you are going to browse for the controller overlay that you want to use. So the one that I want to use today is one for the Super Nintendo, the one that I made. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to pick... I made a few different versions of this controller. So I made a version for the Super Famicom, the regular Super Nintendo, and I also made a version with simplified joysticks and also trigger buttons on the controller, but I'm not going to use any one of those. I'm going to use the classic, original Super Nintendo controller. So when you first add the controller overlay to OBS, well, my face is blocked right now. Anyway, this mess here is what you're going to see first. So what do you have to do? I think you can see the window here, the setup window. Yes, you can. So anyway, once you add the image, you're gonna see this mess of things on the screen. So next you're gonna have to go here on overlay config file, and you are going to pick the .json file for the overlay. So in this case, it's gonna be that's the regular one, right? So it's going to be this one. No, this one. No. Frick, which one of these has the joysticks? I forget. I think it's that one. Yeah, there we go. So once you add the... No, wait a second. Something's wrong here. It's missing a little dot on the D-pad there. Did I pick the wrong file?
You might be missing some of the benefits that stereo can provide.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm confused now. Oh yes, you also gotta you gotta pick which controller you are using. But anyway, oh, I think that might be a bug with the, well, not a bug, an oversight on my part on the PNG file, the graphics for the controller overlay, because there's supposed to be a little dot here in the center, and it's not there on this one. Oh frick! Hang on. Bear with me, guys. I gotta fix this real quick. Hang on. I'm going to fix that real quick. Watch how quick this is gonna be. Parts. Whip. Let's see. OBS. Let's see OBS. Photoshop. I don't know. My brain isn't braining. OBS controllers. Yes. Super Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Super Nintendo, here, Super Nintendo. Let me confirm that first. No, the graphic is there. Oh, I picked the wrong graphic file. I picked the correct settings file, but I picked the wrong graphics file. Hey, Pianist, hi, happy Friday, thank you for joining, my guy. Alright, so let's go back to this here. So then, on the config window, you will pick the correct graphics file. I picked this one. I was supposed to pick this one here. There it is. There's the dot that I was talking about. And then you pick the config file, which is the JSON file. Alright, and then you pick the controller you are using. And there you go. The controller is on my face, but if I press buttons, you can see it does things. Nice. Alright, let me put OBS on the top screen so you can see my face. Actually, so I can see the screen, you still can see my face. I gotta first place the controller graphics somewhere else. I'm doing okay-ish, as okay as I can do, I guess. I'm just really tired and very achy. Let me get the game into a race just so I can see where the HUD is, because I don't want this overlay to be blocking anything, but I also don't want to have this overlay very small on the screen. I think this is actually clean enough. There's nothing right here in this area, but I don't really like it there. Not on this size. I think I'm gonna have it here, or should I still have it here? It does block a little bit of the screen, of the track. I mean, that is bugging me a little bit. I think I'm gonna have it here, or should I have it under my head? Well, I say head, but it's actually more than head. Now I'm gonna have it over here, on this corner. Yes. Stop crashing to my back, please. Thank you. And I think this size here should be okay. Yeah, it's a little bigger than the original setup that I already had. And yeah, you can see if I press left on the shoulder, the overlay also flashes the left there. Same thing with right. X, A. No, that's B. Yeah, no, that's A. Y, B. Select, that start. This is select. There's a horn! I can honk! Cool. Okay. That should be good enough. Let me reboot the game and then actually play the game. That was all setting up. Actually, let's just close and then run again. There we go. Also, should lock the source so we don't have all of those red lines on the screen. There we go. So yeah, if you would like to download this SNES controller overlay for OBS, you can. It is available for free right now on my Ko-fi shop. Excuse me. And there's a few more versions of this one as well included in the pack. Alright, so as I said, this is not going to be a full playthrough of Top Gear 2. I'm just gonna play for as long as I can today. And options, music, yes. Difficulty, amateur. Well, I am very tired, so I'm actually gonna stick with the easy difficulty. Because I'm already gonna suck a lot. As it is. Player. I really like the music in this game. Also in Top Gear 3000, that's my favorite, but the music on this one rocks. You might be missing some of the benefits the stereo can provide. Yes, automatic. I drove a manual in real life, but I don't want to be changing gears on an SNES controller. No, thank you. And race. Let's race. Australasia. Australasia. Auckland. I have no money, so I cannot buy any upgrades for the car yet, but I can spray paint it green because, yes, green. Of course, green. And you can see the overlay working just fine over there. I forgot to hit the gas on go. Man, I am tired. Those of you who missed me playing Portal 2 on stream last Friday, or the Friday before, I don't remember, when I was even more tired than I am today, man, that was embarrassing. Really embarrassing. My brain really could not brain. Not that it can brain much today, it can't really either. See, I cannot brain today. Boy, I forgot how much slower the car feels on the earlier levels. Levels. Before you buy any upgrades. I can still make it first though. There are enough laps for me to catch up and overtake everybody if I stop here ending everyone. That's going to help a lot. By the way, did you know that there is a Commodore Amiga version for this game? Actually, there's 3 versions of this game for the Amiga. Well, technically 2, but also technically 3, because there is a simpler version based on the SNES version. I keep saying version, but I should say port. Anyway, there is a version for the Commodore Amiga, but it has simpler graphics, and I'm not sure about simpler sound effects as well. And then there is a more advanced version. I'm not making first, am I? I have Nitro. I forgot I have Nitro. Anyway, there's a slightly more advanced version as well. Or should I just say revised? But anyway, it has better graphics, it has better sound too. And then there is the Amiga CD32 version, which is identical to the Super Nintendo version. Maybe it might have slightly better graphics too, because the SNES, you can see the dithering there under the car. That's supposed to be a shadow. If I don't get first place, I'm just going to restart. Anyway, on the CD32 version, that is an actual shadow. So, you know, actual transparency. But the soundtrack is completely different. It is most of the same songs, but they are all orchestral and CD quality, because the Amiga CD32 was a CD32. It was a CD-based system. So yeah, and I actually have been playing that on my spare time every now and then. It's really cool, really fun. The sound effects, they are, I'm not really gonna say inferior to the SNES. They are definitely a lot quieter. It seems there are fewer of them too. I could be wrong on that. They are different, that's for sure. But anyway, it is still Top Gear 2. It's still very fun. And yes, I'm gonna have to start over. I promise you, I can do so much better on this. Man, that's the amateur difficulty. I'm gonna blame that on how tired I am, okay? Yes. That's gonna be my excuse. Well, no, not two-player game. No, not two-player game. Start. But yeah. And yes, there is also the Sega Genesis version. I actually played that on emulation, but still, I did. I don't like it. I feel like everything about that version is very much inferior to the SNES and the Amiga versions. The graphics, the sounds, the music. It's just, I don't like it. Alright, I'm gonna do better this time. For one, not forget to hit gas when the counter goes go. That helps. Doxy! Happy Friday! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. It's hard to race and read chat at the same time. Let me see if I can get to a nice straight. So maybe I can read and not crash into everything. Hang on. I haven't played this in so long. It's a super fun game. I love this. I love the Top Gear series, at least the first 3 ones on the SNES. I haven't played any of the Top Gear games on the Nintendo 64, even though I did download the ROMs recently. Next Sunday, if I'm streaming, I should be. I hope I am. I was supposed to stream this last Sunday, but for reasons, the usual reasons, I got prevented from doing it. My God, my reflexes are very weak today. I am tired. I had a long day at work. And actually it wasn't a very pleasant one. Because I made a couple mistakes and honestly I have no idea how I made that bigger one. I mean the first one it was understandable, it was a rookie mistake. But the next one, I still don't understand. So what I had to do was I was making a menu for a local restaurant. I wasn't making the art or anything. I was just, whoa, the car got super slow very quickly there. Anyway, I was just compressing the already printed out sheets of the menu and putting them into plastic. I'm not sure how that process is called in English. But you know, when you take a piece of paper and you have it plastified, I think that's the word. You know, and then I have to puncture some holes on the sides to turn that into some kind of book or notebook, more precisely. I had to get those pages in a very specific order. So before I puncture the holes and before I even plastified anything, I separated the pages, put them in the correct order, and then I put them into the plastic to plastify. I still don't know if that is the correct term. But anyway, once you plastify the thing, I'm not making first. My God, why am I doing so bad here? Now I'm going to start over again. And you know what? I'm actually going to bump up the difficulty. It might be because I am on an easier difficulty. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. It doesn't. But anyway, once you plastify everything, you cannot undo that. It's a once it's done, it's done. I got everything in the correct order. I put them into the plastic, plastified, and when it was time to puncture the holes to turn the thing into an actual menu, everything was wrong. Everything was in the wrong order, except for the cover and the page that was right behind it. I got those right, but everything else I got completely wrong. So everything besides the front page anyway, everything had to be printed again, and then I had to plastify everything again and cut the plastics again to then turn the thing into a notebook of sorts. I don't know, that really pissed me off quite a bunch. I don't know if I should have gotten so pissed off as I got, but I did, and that ruined my day. I'm still worked up about that. Excuse me. Oh, you know something I should be doing and I haven't been doing? Using the nitros. That did not crash. That helps. Also, not going into the grass helps too. Then you really lose speed before you upgrade the car if you crash. Yes, laminating. That's the actual term. I kept saying plastifying, but I think I was just thinking Portuguese into English. But yeah, you laminate the thing into a hard plastic. 3 laps left, and I have already used most of my nitros, and I am in 6th. Okay, I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna get this done right. The better the position that I end, I just got here ended. Thank you. Not something I just here ended the guy who were here ended me. Why is everyone overtaking me? Why is my car in 3rd? I'm not driving in the manual. Oh my god. I'm not doing that bad this time, am I? Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh my god, this car is so slow. So freaking slow. 4th lap, I only have 2 nitros, and I am losing positions. Well, how is everyone so much faster than me? All of these cars should have the same specs on the first race. Sheesh. I might restart the race again one last time, but only because I might want to show you something. Anyway, yeah, I'm not making first. Oh, pff. Whoever's in first is already way past the finish line. Okay, let me show you a little comparison of how much faster the car can be once it is upgraded. I actually have a personal playthrough of this that I have been doing on and off. I have it on save states. So let me load that save state. I'm not going to play from here because I'm actually collecting these passwords. And I am not in a good state right now to be doing well enough to be collecting passwords. Anyway, I just want to show you the difference in speed. Okay? On this playthrough, my car is already fully upgraded. No cheats. I have just been racking up money. You're going to see how much faster the car can go. Also, it has 6 speeds, while at the start of the game it only has 4. It starts off much faster, look at this. And it also drives much faster. I'm gonna catch up with them very soon. There, I already overtook one guy. And I am overtaking a lot more. Ouch, I crashed into everything. I'm gonna boost just to see how much faster you can go with boost. First place. See how much faster? Anyway, I think that's why I am feeling the car so freakishly slow right now. Because I have been playing that playthrough. And the car is so much faster on that one. Alright. Yeah, professional, sure. I am speed, yes. It's so much better when the car is faster. Go back to a solo car like this at the start of the game. It feels like such a drag. No, why do I keep going in control? No, I want speed. Yes, kilometers an hour. Here we go now. Okay, let me see. Let's see if I can do any better now. I'm not gonna look at chat. I'm gonna focus exclusively on my racing. Ugh, this is so slow! This is so slow! No, it's too slow. Get out of my way. Come on. For this stream, I was actually considering to play the Amiga CD32 version of this game, just because of the music, of the soundtrack in that one. Just because of how different it is. It sounds, I don't know if it is an emulation thing, but it does sound quieter than the SNES port. The original, I should say. Not the ports. The Amiga is the port. But it is super fun. Damn. Oh my god, the guy who's in first? Who's in first so far ahead. Look at him on the map. Oh no. Oh, this is actually really bad. I mean, I still have time to catch up, maybe, I guess, but it's pretty bad. You know what? I am going to use more boost. I should not have gone left there. Nah, I just wasted a nitro. Oh, that sucked. He snorts into yeah, I should be using this more often at the start. Because on that private playthrough, I got used to not using the nitro as often anymore, or at all in some tracks, because of how much faster the car is. So I think I am still in that mindset. Oh, I almost hit into that guy. Okay, I am catching up. That's better. Third place. Am I gonna be second when I pass this guy? Oh shoot, final lap. I only have one nitro. Get out of here! Yes, second. That there must be the guy whoever's in first. God damn, no, actually, maybe he'll... Maybe that... No, that's not him. That's just whoever he lapped. That's whoever is in the 20th position. Ah, fine, second place. Better than 10th. Hey, I did do better. There's a bug in my water. What the hell? You piece of... It's that bug that was flying around here. It's still my... Oh my god. Get out of here. As I get money, I'm gonna buy some upgrades for this car, and I'm gonna start doing better. At least speed-wise, because I might not play very well because I am too tired. Ayers Rock. I should not buy anything just yet, though. Or maybe should I? Maybe a better gearbox? Nah, I cannot afford one. Yeah, let's try to save a little bit more. And try to get first place this time. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's a horn. I should use it. Alright everybody, get out of the way! Yeah! Actually, I did not discover that. I didn't discover that Top Gear 2 has a horn button on this stream. I discovered this last week by accident. Even though I have been playing this game since I was a kid, I had no idea if you press select, you could honk. I had no idea. Ooh, an extra nitro. Awesome. That's gonna help. Alright, let's get past that bend, and then I'm gonna boost. Get out of my face. I think this here should be an okay place to boost. Yeah. Get out of my way. God damn it. I lost off my boost speed and boosted him instead. Oh, that's better. Do not hit the signs or the car. I hit the sign! Oh, that jump really killed my speed. Oof. I'm in 6th? Huh. Get out of the way. Oh, I can boost again. No. I should start using the brakes. Might be a lesser loss of speed if I do. Well, at least I just got bumped. And slightly boosted. Stay back, purple. Oh my god, this feels so slow. I know I'm going very fast, but it feels so slow. At least compared to my other playthrough. Yeah, that helped a little bit, but I did lose a bunch of speed. I don't like that. Oh, it's the final lap! I just realized it. Oh, snap! Alright. Let's just use everything. Oh, I think just one teeny bit more I could have got first place. Yes, look on the map. I was this close from overtaking him. Okay, it wasn't so bad. Could have been worse. Canterbury Plains. Weather, night. Yes, I should still save a bit more cash. For a little longer. But I want to make the car go faster. I could buy this gearbox. That might increase the speed a little bit. But I'm still too short on cash. No. It might be a mistake not to buy the gearbox now, but I'm gonna do it. The mistake, I mean. I'm gonna do the mistake. If it is a mistake. Four laps in this one. Oh, this looks like a much easier track. Not that the other ones were difficult, but I mean, it seems to have fewer corners, bends, whatever. Oh, come on! I wasn't that close to you. Fudge. I want to get past the finish line there, or the start line at this point I should say, and then use the first nitro. That's not where I meant to use the nitro, but okay. When I was a kid, the way I used to play Top Gear... turn! The way I used to play Top Gear... in regards to the nitros, the usage of nitros, is I would only use one nitro per lap, most of the time. And the way I would do it is on each completed lap, as soon as I got past the line, that was when I would start when I use one nitro. Also at the very start of the race, you know, 3, 2, 1, go. I would hit the gas and the nitro too. Looking back in retrospect, that was a huge waste of nitro because I would always, every single time, here and everybody, completely denying any and all of the effects of the nitro. Any games I would have, I was denied. I'm gonna use another nitro right now. Only fourth? Oh, nice. Oh, he's still far, and we are very close to the final lap. Oh, there it is. He is in the final lap. Oh, so am I now, actually. I gotta run. I gotta become speed. I don't think I'm getting first place again. Third, yes. Oh, come on! I was not heading to that pole. I bet if I check the VOD, I'm gonna find my car was not in line of sight. Well, no line of sight. Route of collision with a light pole. That was BS. That was BS. Actually, you know what? That is exactly what I'm going to do. Let me save a local clip real quick. Save. Also, I forgot OBS in desktop capture mode, so that's fine. It actually is fine because now you can check it with me. Should be this one. Let me remove the sound. Where's the part that I crashed into that light pole? Yeah, here. Let's play this in slow motion. Let's put this in full screen. I did not hit that pole. I did not. Look at this crap. I didn't hit the pole. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's too slow now. I did not hit the thing. And here. Let's go step by step. I did not hit the thing. Come on, my hitbox was not there. I wasn't even at the pole yet. I was cheated out of my victory. I was cheated by the game out of my victory. I was cheated. The game cheated. Yes. I'm mad. Alright, let's continue. Man. Fail! Stop in first place. Sydney, it's raining in Sydney. Does it rain upside down in Sydney? That was a stupid joke. A very bad one. I apologize. Should I buy something? Well, not engine, that's for sure. Ooh, actually, I maybe should buy wet tires. I can't afford the best wet tires. I'm gonna get them. I have them. Yeah. Gearbox. Yeah, I'm not going to spend any money on that yet. Let's just keep going. Ooh, nice. I avoided them. I hope they are not using wet tires. No, come on. Oh, this only has 2 laps. I got a boost. Yay. Oh, balls. Guys, come on! Move over! Let the player pass by. Bonsai! Ah! Oh, come on, bump off. He was blocking me. Oh my god, the guy in first is so far ahead. I'm in 10th. Ooh, money. Good, that's gonna help. Yo, dude! Eat my dust! My wet dust, because it's raining. I don't think I'm even gonna be getting second place in this one. Nice, I'm liking. Final lap. Oh, come on. I only have 2 nitros left. Oh, thank God I didn't hit the signs. I got a nitro here. Gotta do it. Yeah, I'm not getting second place. Where is everybody? That was my final nitro. God, this car is so slow. Where's the 5th place? How far ahead is he? The guy who's in 5th, I mean. I know where the first place guy is. Am I seriously finishing this in 6th place? No, I have no nitro. I have the horn though. Doesn't do anything but noise. But it's my horn. Yeah, I am ending this in 6th. Or worse, I don't know if there's anybody on my tail. Oh no. It's gonna be fine. This is the final lap and the finish line is right there. Yeah, it is about time I start upgrading the engine and stuff. Problem is, because I have not been getting first place, I've been getting a lot less money, so I cannot afford anything. Only the tires that I just got. And I got a password. Is it a cheat if I start the game again, but I use the first password from my personal playthrough? Because I am doing way better on that one. Certainly money-wise. You know what, I'm actually gonna do that. Hang on. Let me open the password on the other PC so it's easier for me to see it and read it. Hold up. In the meantime, enjoy the awesome music. Screenshots. Top Gear to password. Amiga CV32 SNES. Okay, so the password for the first country, or the second country now? Anyway, the first password. Restart. Continue game. It's 14-2Y. Question mark. Whatever that is. 6G. P. And C. MFW. VW MH
You might be missing some of the benefits that stereo can provide.
G66. There we go. Now let's go back to Twitch over there. Pum, 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 pum. Pum, 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 pum. Control. No, not control. Speed. Okay, the setting, the setup is correct. So this is the next track that I was gonna start if I had not rebooted the game and entered this password. What the password does, it basically just stores how much money you have, how many points you have on the race table, and what color your car is, what upgrades your car has installed, and maybe the color as well, but I might be wrong with that. But also which track is the next one in which country the track is supposed to be. So yeah. So the password that I got first after I finished that track in 6th place, that password there was very different from this one. But it was for the same track that I am about to play now, and for the same country. It just had a different amount of money, different equipped stuff to the car and stuff. But yeah, otherwise it's all the same. So on this password, I don't have an engine upgrade yet. I do have a wet tire upgrade. Actually, I think that's the... Yes, it is that one. The top tier one.
Some of the benefits that stereo
The dry tires have already been upgraded too on this password, because I had more money. The gearbox has been upgraded to the first one. This is the stock one, so first, second, third, and therefore top of the line, best one. The nitro is still the stock one. Side armor has not been upgraded, neither has been the rear armor or the front armor. Color, green, perfect, best color, yes. The most creative color, for real. Alright, so this car only has better tires, basically. Otherwise, it's still the same car. Oh, actually, also better gearbox now. Otherwise, it's still the same car. I am in 19th. This is not good. Look at all of those tail lights! Woo! I don't know what that was, but I have it. Good. Oh, actually, if I ever remembering this right, ooh, money. That first pickup there, that is, I don't remember what it is, but it respawns on each lap. It wasn't an extra nitro. It wasn't extra money. But it does respawn if if I ever remembering this right. So I should stay in the center of the road. I think I just got here. Yep, it just respawned. Got it again. Ooh, that was a nice overtake. Hell yeah. Alright, time to boost. Because now it's just me, the track, the signs on the side of the road, and the guy who's in first. And I can see his tail lights, look at them. There he is. Alright, I'm getting first place in this one. I have to. By the way, in case you might be interested, once I have all of the passwords that I have been collecting, I will release them. I am going to overtake you! There's nothing you can do about it! Well, you can block me, but I hope you don't. Here I come! I'm almost there. I'm coming. Hang on. I'm falling back. I'm giving you a little bit of room. Yes. No. I'm just waiting for the proper time to do this. What is that pickup? Eat dirt! You mongrel? Whatever a mongrel is. Do I know what a mongrel is? I don't remember. I know it's an insult. That much I know. And just because I can, I'm going to boost again. Oh, hey, there's the guy who is in 20th. There we go. Yes, first place. Finally, it feels good. Perhaps the first thing that I should have bought for my car before I entered this password was actually the gearbox. Because that definitely made a difference on this car here with this password. Let's go to London. I hope I don't get stabbed. I hope I don't get stabbed there. Should I buy anything? I can almost buy the first engine upgrade, but I'm gonna save. Tires are already fully upgraded. I'm gonna stick with this gearbox. I'm gonna hold off on the Nitro 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any upgrades. Not yet. Excuse me, but I need to yawn. I'm so tired. I apologize. Also, just remembered, I have to wake up earlier tomorrow because I clock in earlier on Saturdays. Which means I gotta go to bed earlier too. Ow! I don't like that. 4 laps. 4 laps. I could probably be at least 2 or 3 more positions ahead if I had not crashed back there. Man, what a difference an extra gear makes. Wow. Ugh. Nice. I'm covering some ground now. Good, and I still haven't boosted. 10th, 9th. Excellent. 3 laps left. Here comes a sharp corner. Ah! I'm gonna have to boost now. This actually should be a good stretch of road to do that. It's almost just a straight. Well, it was. I'm not there anymore. Oh my god. First place, guys, so far ahead. I gotta do something about that. Ooh, I almost hit the signs. Oh, no, not left, right, yes. 2 laps left, I'm gonna have to boost again. When I get to that, not really straight. Oh, bump off. I guess I bumped off the sign. There's actually a rollover animation for the car when it crashes. If the crash is hard enough. Or bad enough. Get out of here! No! I want to win! Oh man. The guy who's in first is already on the final lap. And I am in 6th. No! He forced me into the signs. What a bastard. That was evil. I'm not getting second place. I lost my window ages ago. Ooh. It's okay. There's no pit stops in Top Gear 2. There is in Top Gear 1 though. I'm not fond of those, however. I actually did get second place. Nice. Anyway, Top Gear 1 is a fun game. It's good. I like it. But it's not my favorite in this series. There's two things about that one. That's three. Okay, I guess there's three things in that one that keep it from being part of my favorites, I guess. Anyway, it keeps me from liking that game as much as I probably would otherwise. The first thing is that game, many of the tracks have far too many laps. The second thing is you run out of fuel fairly quickly, so you have to use the pit stops, and unless you have a good gap between you and everybody else behind you, you will lose a lot of positions very quickly if you, excuse me, depending on how you use the pit stop, or when you use the pit stop and for how long. And another thing is that it doesn't have full screen playthrough on single player. It's always two screens, as if it was two players. It's on the top, it's you, first player, player one, and on the bottom is the computer. It's okay, but I would rather it be full screen. That would be better. So that's one of the things that I most like about Top Gear 2, and I mean that I think it improved a lot upon over the original full screen playthrough for single player, which was obviously carried over to Top Gear 3000. But yeah, it's a good game. Top Gear 1 is a good game. Just not one of my favorites. Also, it's so easy to lose in that game. To get very awful positions, placements. And all because, for the most part anyway, all because of the pit stops you are forced to take. Because otherwise you cannot even finish a race. The fuel doesn't last long enough. Plus the computer opponent is always better than you, as usual. He always gets the faster car, though the car the computer picks is always, usually, as far as I am aware anyway, could be wrong, is also one that uses more fuel, so his fuel runs out before yours does. Which is on one hand good, because he has to make a pit stop sooner, which gives you, the player, a good opportunity for overtaking and taking his place, his position, especially if he's in first place. But then, depending on how many laps the track has, shortly after you... Money! Loads of dosh! Lots of money. Anyway, shortly after, you, the player, has to stop for a pit stop for fuel. And then the computer and everybody else can very easily and very quickly pass you. It is, however, a game that does involve a little bit of strategy, though, so I do give it that. There's some strategy involved, not just on how you manage the pit stops, because, you know, it's not just simply when you have to stop for the pit stop to refuel, but also for how long you stay in there, as I mentioned before, and how long you stay in the pit stop determines how much fuel you are going to get. But of course, the longer you stay, the more the opponents catch up. But yeah, so there's that aspect of strategy. You gotta basically manage your pit stops, which is kind of fun in a way. It's not my favorite part of the game, and I definitely don't miss that on Top Gear 2 and the 3000. or any other racing game for that matter. At least not the ones that are arcade style. Man, oh my god, I am so far behind. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I definitely don't miss that. It is a bit fun. I do see the point in it. I do see the fun in it, I just don't miss it. But there's also the... What was the other strategy aspect that I was thinking of? Ooh, the car you choose. Because the car you choose... The car you choose on Top Gear 2 and the Top Gear 3000, it actually doesn't matter. All the cars are the exact same cars, same specs out of the box. Okay? The only difference between them at the start is which color you pick. So when I started Top Gear 2 here, for example, I picked the green car, but my car was the exact same car as all the other cars. Same performance, same specs, same everything. But on Top Gear 1, that is different. You have 4 cars to choose from, and they have different specs. You cannot pick different colors, however. Only those 4 different cars. Oh, 6th? Oh man. Am I gonna run out of fuel before I run out of nitro? Anyway, and they have different specs. You have a car that is super fast, the fastest of them, but it has very crap handling, and it drinks gasoline like Lula drinks alcohol. That is to say, it is a... Hey, Mike's in first. Yes, I'm sure. That's not me though. That is to say, it has a very poor fuel efficiency. So you can go very fast, but you cannot corner well, or at all. And you have to stop for a pit stop very often. And then you have some other cars that are very slow, the slowest of them, but it has the best grip, the best fuel efficiency. You are likely to never run out of fuel without one, but you are super slow. And there's the mid-tier. There's another configuration that I don't remember the kind of specs it has. And there's the mid-tier, which is average across all the specs. You know, it has an okay fuel efficiency, and it has good handling and other mid to good attributes. And I think that's the white car. So yeah, obviously it depends on your preferences and your play style, but whenever I play Top Gear 1, I usually go for the white car, which is this one that I just described, the mid-tier one. Mostly average all across the board, because it's not all about speed in racing, it's also the handling and how much fuel your car uses. And in my experience anyway, I found that car, what it lacks in speed, it makes up for handling and fuel efficiency, because you don't have to stop as often for fuel, or as soon for fuel anyway, and you can corner much better than the other cars. So although you may lose a little bit on the straights, you can gain on the corners, which is a good thing. Yeah. So yeah, there is that level of strategy, which is neat. I do appreciate that. It's fun. It's cool. It's nice that it has that. Now you could say that since all the cars are the same on Top Gear 2 and 3000, the strategy is completely out of the window. Well, that's not wrong, but it's not entirely right either. Because although all the cars start basically the same on these games, you know, the sequels, Top Gear 2 and the 3000. Oh, I should boost. I should really boost. As you earn more money, you can buy upgrades for your car. So the strategy lies on which upgrades you buy and when. So the better you do, the more money you have, Therefore, the better upgrades you can get, the sooner. And the sooner you can get better upgrades, well, the better for you. The better your car can perform. You as a driver, however, that's a different story. Case in point, me on this playthrough. But in my defense, I am very tired. My reflexes, they are not sharp at all. Even driving back home early this evening, I actually went a little slower than I usually go because of how sleepy I was feeling at the wheel. So yeah, better be safe than sorry, you know. Which is one of the reasons why I basically had I have no nitro. No. Anyway, why I basically had no time to set up anything for this stream. And why I started with a few minutes of a delay also. Oh, I am lapping people. And I'm still in 4th. I am finishing this in 4th. I got a sad now. Better than 6th. Just not as much cash anymore. At least I am qualifying. So that's something, I guess. Alright, you know, I'm gonna say that Mike there in first place with 20 points. Yes, that is me. It's not the one who's in 3rd with 16. No. I'm that one. I'm absolutely, totally that one. Canada. Banff. Alright, I really don't have that much more money than what I had when I started with this password. I don't have cash to buy a better engine. Well, I could get the second one, but then I'm gonna have no cash for anything else, basically. Though... I can get this gearbox. Though I don't think this one is going to help me very much if I am still using the stock engine. Currently my car is equipped with this one, the second one, the first upgrade. I should probably pair this with this engine. I am going to run out of money, but the car should perform a bit better. Oh, I bought the engine on the exact time the music went. So it was perfect timing. Awesome. Well, I actually have more money than I thought I was gonna have. I should start investing in some armor for the car too, but I really need to save for better gearbox and the engine. Oh, sorry. Let's go. Yeah, get out of my way, everybody. Well, when I say get out of my way, I don't mean just drive off and leave me behind to eat dust, or snow in this case. I just meant change lanes, let me pass. Yeah, I can feel the car is faster, which is good. This is definitely going to help. Woo! I don't know what that was, but I got it. Well, I think it was that pickup that respawns. I don't know what that is, though. Because I know it doesn't give me extra money. It doesn't give me an extra nitro either. That's a different pickup. I don't know what that one does. Alright, I am taking my time way too much back here. I need to start taking some positions. Yeah, I wasn't looking. I was looking at the mini-map. Frick. The hell just happened? Oh, I think that gives me a little bit of an extra speed? Is that what it did? Oh, come on! Alright, let's start Nitro-ing. Man, Canada is really white. Ugh, I almost rear ended him. Hey, guy who's in first place, I was coming for you. But then I crashed. I'm gonna have to boost here. This is not a very good spot for boosting because of all of these obstacles. And that. This here is a more ideal place. Oh, another thing I don't like about Top Gear 1 is that you only have 3 boosts and that's it. It sucks, particularly on tracks that you have to run for 7 laps. Turn! So yeah, that is terrible. If you don't manage to get a good position early on, you're basically screwed. Let her rip! Oh, dip, that's the final lap. My god, I am in 8th? Come on, I upgraded the engine! Well, my skills... Well, my skills are fine. The problem are my reflexes. This evening, specifically. He already crossed the line. Good. Oh, come on. No. 5th. I almost dropped to 6th because I stopped accelerating. I am absolutely not at all in a good position to be playing games now. Now I am too tired to play games. At least ones that require fast responses. You know, not skills. Reflexes. Oh, we are going to be racing on the Niagara Falls. Nice. I didn't know these cars could go into the water. They can't. And we are not going. Speaking of water. They didn't animate the background. It would be nice if the falls back there was animated. I mean, you wouldn't really notice very much when you are racing, but at the start, ow! Absolutely. Though in fairness, it would definitely cause not cause a tank on the FPS, but it would definitely hit the performance a little bit. It could cause some slowdowns. Okay, I am passing. No. Oh, wait, what's happening? This controller is stuck? What the hell? Hang on. Pause this. Oh, I know what happened. So there's this bug with my Bluetooth adapter. Man, I've never had any luck with any Bluetooth adapters that I buy. Not one of them ever worked properly as they should. Anyway, I have this bug with this one in which it will randomly take control away from the controller. I mean, I have to tab out and then tab back into the emulator, and then the controller is going to respond back as it should. Oh, that screwed me, so I'm just going to rewind. I have no idea why that happens, how to fix it, and I hate it. I don't know when the bug happens, so let's go back to here. There should be enough. More than enough. Get out of my way. Move it! So yeah, for whatever reason, it likes take away focus from the controller, if that makes any sense. It's like, ooh, extra nitro, nice. It's like, for whatever reason, the game. How can I explain this? It's like when you have a window open in Windows. You are doing something there, and then some notification pops up, and it takes priority over everything. You know, like even if the notification is not taking the entire screen, whatever you are interacting with, like maybe you are typing in Word, you know, something else opens and takes priority, and your keyboard inputs in Word, they stop being directed to Word, so Word stops receiving any inputs. It's like what happens at random with the controller. Excuse me. The emulator stops receiving inputs from the controller. It gets stuck with whatever was the last inputs it had received when the bug happened. Which is why on the overlay on OBS, the D-pad was stuck pressing right plus the X button for the accelerator, because those were the last inputs I had. And also why the car was steering right all the time. I have no idea why that happens or how to fix it. And it doesn't happen all the times that I play either. It's only sometimes. Oh! I didn't really have enough room to overtake him on the right side, so I tried to bolt around by the left, but then he moved. Man, my god, I am doing so bad. 7th place. And I can't pass this black car. For the life of I should not have boosted here. No, I should not have boosted there. The car sounds and feels slower. Might be because of all the damage I have taken. Some body panels might be rubbing against the wheels because they got so bent and stuff. My god, the past few handful of tracks, I could not, for the life of me, get a better position other than 5th. It's always been 5th, 6th, 7th. That's kind of frustrating. And it's actually very bad too, because I'm not getting as much money as I would need, and these next levels, they are going to be not necessarily harder, but my opponents, the other cars on the track, they are going to be faster, because as far as I know, the AI also upgrades their cars, and mine is falling back because I don't have no money to buy no parts. No parts that would make the car go faster anyway. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. On the next password, I'm just going to use one of my personal ones. Just because there's more money on that playthrough, on that other password. And since I am doing so poorly, I might as well. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get very far in this game. Not at all. Not on this stream. By the way, I just remembered. Is it this one or Top Gear 3000? There is a ROM patch, not a ROM hack, a ROM patch, fan-made obviously, that introduces a enhanced soundtrack to the game. I know there is one for Top Gear 3000, but I don't remember if there is one for Top Gear 2. I think there is one for Top Gear 1, but I don't think I downloaded that one. I did download the one for Top Gear 3000, but I don't remember if there is one for Top Gear 2. I might want to check. Oh my god, final lap already? Are you kidding me? Ah, frick! After this corner, I'm going to boost. Fudge! Third place. I maybe might still be able to do it. Could you not block me like that? You piece. Good God. I only have 2 more nitros after this, so I better not crash. Oh, don't block me, don't block me, don't block me, don't block me. Don't block me. Oh, the finish line is coming up. First! Yes! I am somehow making it. I did it! Somehow. I mean, somehow. I'm not bad at this game, I promise you. I'm just too tired. GG indeed. I'm gonna say I am not the Mike in second place. I'm gonna say I'm the Mike. Actually, no. Yes, I am literally the Mike in second place. Is my rival also called Mike? I think he is. He is. The guy who was in first place. The AI. Oh, this is done charging. Let me unplug it. The AI also assigned the name Mike for that one too. As far as I know, the name assignment is random. See the one done charging? Hang on, I plugged in a couple phones to charge earlier before the stream. As soon as I arrived at home, let me check if this is done charging. This is very loud when it boots up. Just listen to it. And I was covering the speaker by accident. This thing is super loud. I'm just gonna check if this is done charging, and then I'm gonna move on. Anyway, so yeah, my rival is also Mike. Yes, this is done charging. Unplug. You shall not leave whatever you are charging. Don't leave it plugged in once it is done charging, especially your phone. That is the best way to leave it plugged in. That is the best way to lose your battery sooner. Vancouver. Alright, let's do it. Yes, finally, Riptane, finally. After so many losses, finally one victory. Yeah, I think I might use the password. Because, upgrades wise, I am falling way too behind. Way too behind, way too much. What did I just pick? I think it was an extra nitro. Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh, it was respawning whatever that is. What is that? Get out of my way, guys. Come on, move over. Let me pass. I know this car does not have indicators, but come on, please. Stop blocking me. Stop behaving like BMW drivers. I don't know if that is a stereotypical behavior for BMW drivers. Not in the case. That is for sure one. Ow. That is an extra nitro. Alright, since I got a couple extras on the first lap, let me do some boosting. Eat dirt. No. Oh, it's always stumbling. Nice. I just lost the 2 positions I got. But it's okay. We are coming up to a somewhat okay place to use a nitro. Actually, not really. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna read that in a moment or thing. Oh, come on! I hear another guy! And I hit the signs on the side. I really do feel a difference on my response time for the inputs. Being tired and all. I do feel a big difference from when I play this when I am rested. I wasn't supposed to boost there. Okay, I might as well boost again here then. I see your tail lights. Bye bye. Final lap. I mean 6th. This is not good. I think that thing does give me a little bit of extra speed. Didn't it sound like the car was speeding up? Every time! Every freaking goddamn time! Can I have $2 for every time that I hit that thing there on that spot by accident? That would be nice. Don't block me. I'm not getting even 4th place. That 1st place victory was only to tease me. Such a teaser. Oh, I haven't finished my sentence about falling back on the upgrades because I don't have the money to buy the upgrades because I can't get a better position. I'm gonna use one of my passwords when I get the next password here, because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to do anything anymore. Very, very soon. Bernie got 1st place this time. BMW drivers are physically unable to use their turn signs. Yeah. Which means whenever you see a BMW indicating, that's because whoever's driving that thing is actually usually daily drives another car and just using a BMW on that particular day for some reason. Okay, got a password. Let me bring up the 2nd password from my personal playthrough. Alright, thing. See you in a bit. Egypt. Abu Sambu. Let me start the race so I can quit to the main menu. That way I don't have to reboot the game. Here. I almost forgot I can do that. Continue game. Yes. 6. That. Question mark. H. Excuse me. 1 HP. Y. Oh my god, excuse me. FQ. Y3. You might be missing some of the benefits. You might be missing some of the benefits that stereo can provide. So you should be watching this in stereo. There we go. Wait, did I do it? Or did I cancel by accident? I canceled. Yes, I canceled. Frick. Now I have to enter the password again, and these are wrong. So what I did that resulted me into accidentally canceling the password was that I hit start. You gotta hit end instead. Canada, Banff. Oh no, wait a minute. Didn't I get this? Didn't the password I got was the second one? Because I entered the second password from my personal playthrough.
You might be missing some of the benefits.
But we have already finished Canada. Well, in that case, I guess it's the third password, not the second one. Yeah, I remember now. I did get a password after I manually entered one, the first one, and then I just kept going. Yeah, no, not that. I'll go. No. Fine. So yeah, the password I got, and therefore the one that I have to enter now for my personal playthrough, is actually the third one, not the second one. The second one is for Canada. The third one is the one for Egypt. So NGFC. I'm scratching my leg. Or the one PR question mark F. Question mark F. M3.
Here we go now.
Question mark 87 NN.
You might be missing some of the benefits that stereo can provide.
There we go. Now this is the correct password. There we go. Egypt, Abu Sambu, 0.7 miles, 0.7 miles, 9 laps. Holy! Alright, what's on this password? What upgrades have been purchased? Got the second engine, which I had got before. Tires fully upgraded. Still using the second gearbox. It's using the second nitro upgrade, this one. No side armor upgrades, no rear armor, no front armor, and the best color. Alright, let's do it. Off to a good start, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I see why this is 9 laps. It's actually a short track. Okay, this is another thing that I don't like about on Top Gear 1. Many tracks on Top Gear 1 have way too many laps, like 7 laps, probably more also. I'm just remembering the ones that have at least 7. The thing is, the tracks themselves, they are not short. They are very long. They are long, and you have several laps to complete. All on a very tiny tank of fuel that you have to manage and make a few pit stops. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to reach the end of the race. But yeah, that's another thing I don't like about Top Gear 1. Too many laps on too long of tracks. Oh, come on, I thought I was going to miss that this time. This is only the 5th lap. I can't boost now. I mean, I can, but I only have 3 laps. I gotta save for later. Mike is halfway ahead of me. Actually, I think he's going to lap me. Lap 6 of 9. Nice. Mike is gonna get lapped by Mike. Yep, that's gonna happen. Totally. Look, he's almost behind me. Oh my god, I can't. I actually might not stream for as long as I usually do the Gaming Friday. Because I am very tired, guys. Plus, I do have to go to bed a little earlier so I can wake up a little earlier tomorrow. So I'm not going to be late for work. I'm still in my trial period. I don't know if they're actually going to hire me after this period is done. The pay is not great. It's not the greatest. But the job is okay. And for the days of the week that I have to work and the times of the day that I have to work, considering how much the salary is, oh my god, 9th, and the tasks I have to do at the job, it's fine. I mean, not fine, but it's okay. You know, it could be a lot worse. The pay is okay for the most part, considering what I have to do, the days I have to work and stuff. So yeah, the only thing I dare to complain about this job is that for the most days I have to stand up all day long. That is incredibly tiresome, and I always end up with my back hurting and sore muscles on the legs, which is actually pretty bad for me because I'm not supposed to stand up for too long. Doctor's orders, literally, because I had thrombosis when I was younger. But anyway, otherwise, I cannot really complain about this job. It is fine. So yeah, I don't know if they're gonna hire me after these 30 days trial period is over. I hope they do, because right now I have nothing else, and I gotta make some money. God knows how bad I need to make money. Otherwise I can survive. But yeah. There is one thing, however, that I do really hope happens regarding this job in the event I am hired. And that is that I am hired to stay at the shop that I am working at right now. Because this company that I am working at, it's a copies company, copy shop. They actually have multiple shops all over the city. And this one that I am at right now is fairly close to my house. It's actually only a 12-minute drive. On morning traffic, that is. With clear traffic, it's much lower time, obviously. Dude! Mike is all the way across the track already. Come on! Oh no, wait a minute. Yes, that is him. For a second I thought my car was his car. But no, his is the yellow one. So yeah, I hope if I do get hired that they assign me to stay at that shop that I am at right now. I was told today by another employee that has been there for a much longer time than me, that shop in particular that I am at right now, they are short on staff, and that is actually kind of true. I'm seeing that every day, but apparently that is not really the case with the other shops. So yeah, all the more reason to hopefully have me stay on that one, the one that I am at right now. Final lap, and I am in 9th again. I am really doing very badly. And again, it's all because I am super tired. I promise you, if I play this game on stream again, on a day that I am rested, like on a holiday where I got to sleep until late and didn't have to go to work, a day that I am not tired at all, I will perform way better. I will, I promise you, I will. Because I can. I'm not gonna say I am good at this game, but I am okay at this game. I am fine. Cairo. 5 laps. I cannot upgrade the engine yet. Tires are good. Hang on, I'm using the first engine, right? The first engine upgrade. Yes, I am. I could buy this gearbox. It would be an upgrade. It probably would give me a little bit more speed. It will leave me with 0 cash, however. So, I don't know if I should do that. You know what, screw it, I'm gonna. Yes, this is the gearbox. 0 money! Yes! Just like in real life. Oh, that's depressing. Alright. By the way, remember the other day when I was playing Top Gear 3000 on stream? And I had not played Top Gear 3000 in a long time before that stream. Oh, look at all of this cash! Heck yeah! Oh, that car is broken. You're missing some pixels there, buddy! Anyway, my drive off from the start line at the start of the race was very slow, and I couldn't really understand why. And I kept saying that I don't remember the car being so slow to start moving. I think I said that there was probably a timing thing, you know, where you gotta hit the gas at just the right time for the car to move faster out of the start line, but I wasn't sure. I believe I said that on that stream. And yes, I was actually 100% right. There is a timing thing, kind of like in Mario Kart, where if you time your acceleration right, you can get a boost at the start. You don't get a boost in Top Gear 3000, but you do get to start along with the others. You don't stay behind and have a slow start. So yeah, because I hadn't played for a while, I was getting the time completely wrong. I completely forgot about the timing. But I don't think Top Gear 2 has a timing. And if it has, I have been getting it right. Because now I remember. Hey, welcome back, Riptang. So yeah, before I end the stream, I might actually give you a quick display of that. Also, check if I did get a alternative soundtrack for Top Gear 2. I honestly don't remember if they made a patch for this one too. There is one for TG3K. I downloaded that. I have it, so I think I'm gonna show you that real quick too. Oh, I should. Oh my god, I really should boost. Oh, never mind. So, I zoned out 100% on this race. I could have got first place on this one, but I completely zoned out. Actually, I think I forgot I was racing. I was paying zero attention to the laps, my position. I zoned out completely. Hill Citon. Actually, I've been streaming for about 2 hours. Guys, I am really tired. I am really tired. I want to keep playing this, but I am too tired to keep playing this. I am not playing well. I am not performing well. I'm sucking real hard as I never sucked before. So I think I'm going to wrap up, but before I do, I want to see... This is the Amiga CD32 version. Just to give you a little taste of that one. Real quick, the music on that one. Let me boot Top Gear 2 for the Super Nintendo. And take a quick listen at the main theme, the title theme. When Albion, I was actually thinking about that earlier this week. Okay, so this is Top Gear 2 on the Super Nintendo, and here is the same game, but with a better soundtrack, somewhat better soundtrack, on the Amiga CD32. Let me disable the overlay because this game has a much different screen ratio. But yeah, I'll talk about Albion in a bit. Gremlin Interactive presents Top Gear 2. I kind of would like to have a Amiga CD32. Here comes the soundtrack. It gently fades in. These are real instruments, I think. It is a bit slower, also quieter, but I think that's an Amiga thing. Either that or it's an emulation thing. Let me erase the volume on the emulator. I love this bass. I think it's a bass. I don't know music stuff. Anyway, this is really cool. But here's a quick show of the music in-game. Now this is where the soundtrack differs the most in comparison to the SNES original. I didn't set up anything, it's fine because there's just a quick demonstration. Graphics wise, I think this actually looks a bit better than the than on the SNES. But hey, listen to this, it's such a different vibe. And I love it. While Top Gear 2 on the SNES feels more urgent, maybe, more, there's more of a rush, you know, more adrenaline. This one feels more chill. I love both. Regardless, I love both. They are great. I love this version. When I discovered that there was a version of Top Gear 2 for the Amiga, I just had to get it. Not the ROM, but I don't have an actual Amiga yet. So I did it. I was a bit underwhelmed, however, because the actual port for the actual Amiga, it looks and sounds a bit worse. You know, let me show you real quick. So there's actually 2 ports for the Commodore Amiga, the computer, not the console. There's this one here with lower graphics. The graphics are definitely a little worse than on the SNES. Still better than on the Genesis though, Mega Drive. And then there was a more enhanced one with better graphics, which is this one here, the AGA. So I think what got me underwhelmed with this one was the graphics, or was it also the music? I don't remember. Let's find out together because I honestly don't remember. I would like to have an Amiga. It's such a cool computer, guys. It's really old by now, but it's such a cool system. I would like to have one. Please arrange flags as pictured on. No matter, no problem. This is cracked. Oh, I think this was one of the things. A lot of the music is just on one side. Well, a bunch of instruments is. This sounds cool though. I like it. I like this version. But the graphics, they do definitely have less colors than on the SNES. Yes, this definitely has fewer colors. I like the music though. This music is similar to the SNES. It is different, but it is very similar. It's better than on the Genesis. You know what? I'm actually going to show you Top Gear 2000, Top Gear 2 on the Genesis / Mega Drive. Music is slower with this one. Ah, the lack of sound effects. This was what most underwhelmed me on this one. Also the wheels, they don't spin. But yeah, if I had an Amiga back in the day, I would have loved to have this. If I ever do manage to get an Amiga, I will want to get this. But yeah, so this was the original port, and then they released an enhanced version with better graphics and I think also sound effects. Which is this. Can I just start the game, please? Come on! Game! Give me game! I'm pressing every single button on the controller. Do I have to use the keyboard for this? The Amiga is a computer, and this game is for a computer. And no keys are doing anything. Why? I beg your pardon? Oh, finally! This sounds like something you'd say after your girlfriend ate a can of beans. I mean, it is a phrase uttered in-game by your driver when you hit the nitro. Sometimes when you hit the nitro, so the flames are coming out of the back end. Music sounds better on this version. Slower than on the SNES, but I do like this version. Oops, press the wrong button. I always press the wrong buttons. But you can already tell the graphics, the color depth is much better. Oh, the guy speaks on this one. Nice. Yeah, the graphics are better. Oh, look at this. More colors. Still no sound effects though. Also, that was the boost. The FPS is higher. I can see this. I think the FPS on this port is higher than even on the SNES. Oh, this music is awesome. This version of the soundtrack is awesome. But it does lack sound effects, and I don't like that. I love this version, but the lack of sound effects, the wheels spin on this one. The lack of sound effects, yeah, it leaves a lot to be desired. Because you don't get a lot of this, a lot of feel from the game, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so you've seen the graphics and the music on the 2 ports for the Amiga. You've seen it on the Amiga CD32, which was a console, a game console. You saw how it is on the Super Nintendo, which is the original one. Let me show you now what it's like on the Mega Drive. Compared to all of the others that you just saw, I dare say, I'm sorry for everybody who likes it, but I dare say, it sucks. Also, why is the game not on the screen or on OBS? Hey, OBS, do your thing, come on. Why is it not? Let me try closing this. Is RetroArch going to show again? No, OBS just decided it is not going to see RetroArch anymore, so I'm switching to desktop capture mode then. There, so this is Top Gear 2 for the Mega Drive. You will see that it has fewer colors than on the SNES and the other ports, except for the original port, the first port on the Amiga. Actually, no, I think this one also has fewer colors than even that one. But anyway, you see that this one has fewer colors. The resolution is also lower, because at a first glance you might not notice it, but the sprites on this one, they are much smaller. And the music. Not a fan. That's not the music that is supposed to play on this screen. Not at all. You know what the graphics on the colors on this screen make me think of? What they remind me of and make me think of? Windows when it's running on 256 colors mode. It's like Windows on low color mode. More precisely, the older versions of Windows, because I don't think Windows 10 and up, or even Windows 7 and up. No, actually, with 7 still had it. I don't think the newer versions of Windows, they have a low colors mode, but the older ones did. This looks like I loaded something, I don't know, on Windows 98 and the and the GPU and the graphics drivers are not set up properly. But yeah, this music is the wrong music for this. Flat colors on the car color selection. On all the other ports, all of these are shaded. This is just flat. Yeah, the resolution is lower. Where's the guess? The sound effects are inferior. And where's the music? The colors, they look very washed out. They look dead. It's not colorful. Excuse me, not colorful. And there's no music. There is the sound of passing cars, which is neat, I guess. But I dare say that's the only thing this port has going for it. Because otherwise, it's meh. I mean, if I had a Mega Drive, I would like to have this game on my Mega Drive. But compared to all the others, especially the original on the SNES, this is very meh. It's not bad, okay? It's not bad. Before anyone who loves this version, who loves the Mega Drive, etc., starts to type, angry letters in the comments. I don't think this is bad, okay? But it's not good. It's not good. Not when you compare this with to the other versions. I'm sorry, but that is the truth. Anyway, I did say that I was going to show you that I did remember eventually that there is indeed a timing thing to when you start accelerating at the start line on Top Gear 3000. And I'm also going to show you the alternative soundtrack that I found. Let's just enable this back. So this is the original soundtrack, okay? The original music. I'm not gonna play the full thing, but I do want to change my name this time. I love this game. It's my favorite one in the series. Okay, so on that playthrough that I did of this game a few streams ago, what I was doing was I was doing two things. Let me rewind a bit. I was either accelerating, keeping the gas on before the go, so like this, which then would cause the wheels to spin and the car to not move, or on some tracks I was waiting for the go to go, and then I would hit gas. You know, let's try this again, because I didn't do it quite right. So I would wait, then go, and then wait. This is not how it was going. No, I was hitting gas before the go. Think on the one. Yeah, because the car was taking a while to start. Yes, this is about what I was doing. But there is indeed a timing thing, a timing factor to how you start. And it is soon as the go shows on the screen. I'll show you. Right here. That's when the car starts moving right away. But yeah. So yeah, there is a timing thing. And this is the original music. Now let me show you the alternative soundtrack. It's fan made. It's kind of cool. Here, Top Gear 3000 Enhanced OST. Patch created by Kurono Kon. Special thanks to Ikari. OST composed by Neil Biggin, the original composer for the game. And OST enhancement by Danilo Roxette. Roxette is an awesome band, actually. I like him. Okay, same game, but different soundtrack. Well, not different soundtrack, enhanced soundtrack. Sounds quiet though. This is one thing I didn't like about this. Otherwise, it's awesome. So this one doesn't sound as different from the original, but it is a bit different. It sounds much nicer, much better. Let's go into the race. There's a more noticeable bass here too. I think the biggest difference on the soundtrack is in the tracks themselves when you are actually racing. You know, the in-game music. Let me hear the piano. It's not yet. It's not yet. It's later. I want to hear the piano. I'm gonna sit here and let it play. It's coming now. Almost now. Eventually now. There. There it is. Oh, this is lovely. I love Top Gear 3000. It's awesome. Same theme for this track, but it's different. I didn't do the timing right. I may do it again. There we go. There is one bug that I noticed with this, and that is sometimes the sounds seem to cut for a moment. Either cut or stutter for a moment. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, it is noticeable. I think I'm gonna play until the next track, because this still sounds too similar to the original one. It is enhanced. It's not really supposed to be different. But other songs, they are more noticeable. There, the sound just cut real quick there. God, I love this game. Oh, it's 4 laps. For whatever reason, I thought it was 3 laps on the first track. Final lap. I might give a look into the alternative soundtrack for the first Top Gear. I didn't. I saw it exist, but I didn't download and patch the ROM with that one yet. Oh, my favorite song in the game, this one. I think it sounds better than the original. The original is amazing. But I think this one... Actually, I don't know, because I didn't listen to this one yet. Oh! Oh, yeah. I like the bass. Is that a bass? I don't know music. I love the original, but I also love this version. Which one do I prefer? Neither. Both and the neither. Oh, that's sax though. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, this track should have a different song, and I think it is going to be more noticeable how different it is, or more enhanced. There's actually 3 or 4 alternative soundtracks, excuse me, for patching this game. I got the one that I like the most, but there are others, and those others, they really change a lot. Which I think is the reason why I didn't like them as much. There's one that is heavy metal, or just rock and roll. I don't know. There's a lot of guitars on it. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the car. Let's just listen to the music. This is nice. This is very nice. But yeah. And although I am not going to play it, let's end with something nostalgic to at least many folk in Brazil. The original Top Gear. And as this menu theme plays, I'm gonna bid you all guys farewell for tonight, because God knows I can hardly think of words to speak, let alone keep my eyes open. I'm very tired and my back still hurts a lot. Oh, actually, real quick, since I talked about the level of strategy you have in the first game when you pick your car, let me show you that real quick. I forgot to pick the car. Rewind. Go ahead and put my name first. Fun fact, Top Gear is actually an offspring of the Lotus Esprit Tuber Challenge for the Amiga. Yeah, so you can only choose one of 4 cars. You have the red car. These cars are actually supposed to be based on real world cars, but because of licensing, you know, they couldn't actually make these cars be like the real world ones. So they're just similar, but not really the same. They don't really look the same. But anyway, you have they also have names, which are only present in the instructions manual, apparently. Anyway, so there's the red car, there's the yellow, that's not yellow, the white car, the blue car, or cyan, and the purple car. So as you can see here on the bottom, they have different specs. The red one has a max speed of 235 kilometers an hour. Purple one goes to 220. This one goes to 220 as well, but this one is the slowest of them. Its max speed is 210 kilometers an hour only. However, I'm getting ahead of myself. It is the slowest one, but it does have some upsides over all the other 3, because for this one, for example, the red one, although it is the fastest, its fuel consumption is also the highest. The purple one is average. The blue one is also average. Why do I keep saying yellow for the white one? The white one, however, it has the lowest fuel consumption, so it can stay on the track for longer than all these other 3 cars, especially this one. And as you can see also on the tire grip, it has the highest tire grip across all of these. The blue one has mid grip, the purple one actually has low grip, and the red one. The grip of this one is actually crap because it goes the fastest and it cannot corner. So you can corner, you just go straight. So yeah, you can go really fast, but you cannot really corner with this thing, and you have to stop for fuel more often. It does take a while to reach 100 kilometers. So 0 to 100 it happens in 6.1 seconds. This one gets 100 faster at 5.2. This one is a bit faster at 4.3, but the slowest car gets to 100 the fastest at only 3.6 seconds. But yeah, so I may be wrong on this, but on my reading on the performance of these cars, I reckon that the white car is actually the best one. But of course, when we were kids, the only stat we looked at was the max speed. Oh, which car is the fastest? Oh, the little red car goes the fastest, so this is the best car. I'm going to use this car. And then you would basically spend the whole race in the pit stop. But yeah, I think that the white car. I was about to say yellow again. I'm tired. I think the white car is actually the best one because it may not be the fastest, but it does accelerate the quickest. It has the best handling, and it consumes the least amount of fuel. So overall, while all of these are gonna have to slow down more often around corners and stop at pit stops more often, and take longer to speed up to reach their top speed, which sure, yes, it's higher than this one's, this one can just keep going. So while these have to stop more often and slow down, this one can just keep going. It may not be the fastest, but it is definitely the most nimble. I'm not actually gonna play, I'm just gonna show you real quick since I'm here. Might as well show it off the other ones. So yeah, even on single player you cannot have a full screen view. It's always split screen. The resolution and sprites are also smaller than on the later games. But the music is nostalgic, I do give you that. The track is a lot more narrow. But I think there's wider ones too. Excuse me! Excuse me? You only have 3 nitros though. I don't like that. Also, you don't have a display of how many laps you have on the track. The only way you can know how many laps you have already completed and how many are left is when you cross the line, when you completed a lap. How am I in first? I mean, sure, it's the first track, but still, how am I in first? Yeah, final lap. How many laps was that? Was that 4? So is this the 4th lap? Ugh. Oh, I got overtaken by the purple. Second nitro, only 1 left. There we go. So on this first track I didn't get to need a pit stop. Also, it's loud. I forgot I had raised the volume. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot about that. I think this one... Wait, how many laps is that? 3 laps, but I think this one has a pit stop and you do have to stop. I'm gonna play until that. Just to show you that. So the purple car is faster than mine, but mine accelerates the quickest. Ow. Oh, that sucked. Excuse me? Quick reminder, if you'd like to use this controller overlay on your live streams or recordings, if you'd like, though this is one that I am using right now, it is available for free on my Ko-fi shop. There are other controller overlays there right now as well, which are also free for you to use. And I am going to be adding more soon. I don't know when exactly, but there's more to come. Actually, this one doesn't have a pit stop either. I was probably thinking of the next one. Actually, better idea. I did start a playthrough on this some time back, and I am doing that on the save states. But let me just load one. 7 laps in Munich, Germany. I don't know why I'm doing this race. But 7 laps, that's a lot of laps. It's not exactly a long track, not this one. But it's not going to be that easy. Oh, my opponent on this one is the fastest car. The red one. Or, as we as kids in Brazil used to say, carrinho vermelho. I'm not really going to fight for a better placement. There's the pit stops. I'm not gonna fight for a placement here now because I'm not good. I'm not rested enough to play this right now. On this playthrough, I'm collecting passwords on this one too. I'm just gonna go until our cars need fuel. Man, 7 laps and you only have 3 nitros to use. What the heck, indeed? Oh my god, that sucked there. Yeah. Look at the fuel meter. His is lower than mine. I'm gonna go until we need fuel. I'm actually going to stop at the pit stop as well when he does. Because you can actually leave the pit stop whenever you want. So there's another bit of strategy there, especially if you are trying to beat your opponents out of the pit stop. Now there goes my... Oh, I thought I had used a nitro, never mind. One thing that I think works well as a strategy is to enter the pits when your opponent does, but leave sooner. Particularly if you are using the white car, because then you are already going to be having more fuel in the tank, left over in the tank. so you don't need to refuel for as long as he does. Therefore, you can get less fuel and leave sooner, and still last for longer before you need to refuel again. There, his fuel is low. His tank is almost empty, actually. I'm gonna stop with him. Ow. He's coming up to the pits. There. And that's enough for me. Bye-bye! So yeah, that's one way you can strategize to beat your opponent on this one. At least the computer that is on the bottom screen, on the bottom side of the screen. But yeah, the other cars, they don't stop at the pit stop. Only the computer rival. I don't know if that wasn't if that is done this way due to technical limitations or what, but it doesn't happen. Anyway. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap up here for tonight because I am very tired. I would like to keep going for a little longer. I do have a little bit of time left. Excuse me. But I gotta go. I just gotta go. But yeah, anyway. Guys, Reptile, everybody, thank you all so much for joining today's stream. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I had fun. Hopefully I will not be missing this upcoming Chill Art Sunday on this next Sunday, like I did the last Sunday. And hopefully I'll be seeing you all again in there. But regardless of when I'm going to be seeing you all again, hopefully I will be seeing you all again soon on the next stream, whenever it might be. So yeah, until then, guys, thank you all so much for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun. Have a great weekend, and until we meet again on the next stream, God bless you all. Stay safe and healthy. Sleep well when you go to bed, and as always, dream of dragons. And that is an order! If you don't, I'll come for you. That's I'm kidding. Anyway, bye. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one. Great weekend. Dream of dragons. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Some problems and we don't know what to do. You've come to find new feelings and exactly what you knew. The odds are stacked quite poorly if without a winning hand. But bear in mind your bearing's only worse if you don't turn up. Don't bet on taking trips because they'll turn your trips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. Citrus can seem quite big if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I will not let that not my opinion of such enough. Bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the fact that if you could fix the failings of the current paradigm, we would have a hero who's supposed to be elusive and on time. Just on time. And then we would all contrive new conflicts, you know. So bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the show. Bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion. Stipulations placed before you to get all the things you really need. Mr. Big may make things hard, but you have got to plant your seeds. Go to war, fight more. Your dreams thrive by competition. You'll find no one famous ever got there just by flinching at their foes. Cling against the torment claw with all your might at what you know. Don't let go, just glow. Don't wait or play to indecision. Don't bet on taking trips because you've got to be more grand. You got to think ahead and carry out the things you planned. Citrus can be your fuse when you can see where fossils lay. Don't quit on hopes or dreams when you have simply got to chin up. Don't bet on sinking ships because